Hello folks, what's going on? Welcome back. Vancouver Learns How to Drive. Another episode. Start off with Scooter Man. You'll be expected to know your hand signals on the road test. Don't expect cyclists or any other road patrons to abide by those rules. I mean, what the hell is this guy doing? Crazy. Stopping in the middle of the road to let the old lady through. I mean, it's a nice gesture, but it's actually very dangerous. And again, you shouldn't be just stopping in the middle of the road to let people through. You shouldn't also be playing in the middle of the road. So Mom of the Year goes to, and then you're slacking. I mean, come on, get off the road. Always wait. Okay, I'm expecting cars to stop at this point, but see, this guy runs a red light. I mean, he should have stopped. I mean, there was a mile to stop, so probably not paying attention. That's why you always wait for the cars to stop. Just like in this case, okay? That car should expect me to go through, or my student in this case. If you can, you should always stop, but don't just turn on the yellow light, okay? Always wait for the cars to stop. Whoa, that was close. I mean, we have nowhere to go and nowhere to swerve. This guy is coming straight for us. Both me and my student are crapping our pants. This is probably one of the closest calls I've had, at least in a long time, and good on my student to react accordingly. Don't try to squeeze in these situations, right? If the other lane is clear, sure, you could swerve or lane change, but it's always safer to wait until you have a little bit more room. Obviously, depending on the size of the vehicle and such things will come into play, but waiting is always the best and safest option. A lot of times in these neighborhoods, you will have new signs. And in this case, I've lived in this neighborhood for over 10 years and a brand new all-way/four-way stop sign. And some people don't abide. If you're turning right on the red light, yield to the left turn. I mean, that white car had to slow, or the truck rather had to slow down for the other black truck. Not cool, man. This really pisses me off. What are you doing? And on top of that, you're turning to the wrong lane, okay? You're not turning to the lane closest to you. You're turning to the middle lane where other cars should be turning if they're turning on the green arrow. I'm gonna yield, right? I'm gonna let this car clear the intersection and I'm gonna yield and go behind him. What's wrong with sidewalks these days? Is the road cooler in this hot temperature? Is that what's going on here? I see people just walking in the middle of the road. Walking your dog, you're gonna get killed. Okay, look frickin' behind you or check your shoulder. You got earbuds in and you're not paying attention to what's going on around you. Why are we stopping in the middle of the road? There's plenty of space to pull over, okay? Even in this spot right there with the fire hydrant, okay, if you're gonna drop someone off, that is okay. You just can't park there. And there's plenty of spots further up ahead, and this guy is confused why I'm honking at him. I don't know. That is not a parking spot. It just isn't. I'm not sure how the hell that happened, other than somebody wasn't paying attention or maybe following a car in front of them, but that seems very highly unlikely. Who knows? Crazy. You're going straight with a signal turned on and you were also on the right side of the road, kind of indicating that you were turning right. Why? You don't have the right of way in this case. This is why I've said this before, but taxi drivers and those driving services usually are not the best drivers. It's technically not a crosswalk, but another jaywalker seems very oblivious and not concerned. Summer school, po-po. There's still summer school going on in certain areas, so if you see summer school signs, do slow down. You will fail your road test or get a ticket. Sometimes you have to ride the curb when you're pulling over. And I mean, I'm being kind of sarcastic. This is probably intentional, to be honest with you, because with this big truck, it's probably really hard to get to the curb. Otherwise, I could be wrong, but... So I'm not letting you in here. Okay, I have my signal on because I'm turning and you just essentially cut me off. And now you're in the turning lane with your signal on and you turned your signal off now. So I'm guessing you intended to go straight. Okay, well, that's how that goes. That is not where you turn right from in this type of intersection. Okay, there's a yield chute to your right-hand side. That's where you should be making a right turn. So when someone tells you you're turning right at the lights, you're not actually turning at the lights. You have to always go into that little sleeve or the cutaway section or the I don't want to call it a tunnel, but sleeve chute. And last but not least, I have a green light. Why are you cutting me off? Okay, you don't have the right of way here. I honked at this guy. He gave me the finger. It was a nice exchange. Stay safe. We'll see you next time. Cheers.